Communications, Board of Directors, Bill?
Yeah. Yes, I have a statement, a prepared statement that I have great difficulty in presenting. The last most difficult thing that I had to do was in 2007. I was president of the board, and we had to lay off 30 employees. And as a result, our general manager resigned in the face of that for her own reasons. But here goes. Since I am one of the principals in the debate over what was said to me in an EDWAPA meeting on May 14th, 2014, I have a short statement. I thought this was settled at our September 8th board meeting after Mr. Craig Schmidt played a portion of the tape and stated his opinion on what was said. Director Prada apologized to me, and I accepted that apology. This is as far as the discussion should have gone. However, 2 weeks ago at our regular board meeting, Director Prada, in the course of denying that he told me to go to hell in an EDWAPA May 14th board meeting, threatened a member of the public, an EID ratepayer, and one of my constituents with a lawsuit for having played a tape of that meeting and stating his opinion about what he heard on that tape. And I quote, "Those that persist in making false and defaming allegations that I told Director George to go to hell best make sure their liability insurance is paid up." It doesn't really matter to me what Director Prada said at that meeting, but threatening a member of the public is no way for a board member to act. I asked and have received my own copy of the subject EDWAPA board meeting tape, and I have listened to the relevant passage several times. I am withholding my opinion because it is just that, an opinion on what words were actually spoken. It was the tone that was really the problem, I suppose, because as I said before, it really does not matter what was said, plus an apology was made and an apology accepted. What bothers me is that a member of our board of directors threatened a member of the public for stating his opinion. Consequently, I ask that an item be placed on the agenda of the next board meeting at which all 5 members will be present to consider censure of Director Prada for violation of board policies and exposing the district to legal action. Thank you.
Thank you. George?
Well, quite frankly, I would have to echo exactly. I have a written statement that I'll pass up on because it echoes Mr. George's. I will say I was shocked that somebody would put in writing and verbally attack a member of the community for expressing their First Amendment rights. There's many times that I disagree vehemently with a member of the community standing up and saying something, but that is their right to do so. That's why we're here as a representative board. I would ask with that and echo that we need to have all 5 board members here, and if possible, I would like to have a special board meeting agendized as soon as possible when I believe Director Coco is absent for a week. So it could be next week if everybody could get here and make it a standalone item. And with that, I'll end that piece of the discussion. On August 14th, received an email from General Manager Abercrombie regarding letters that were sent by email to Mr. Prada to staff to be put into the public record where we publish our documents and stuff, and I forget the exactly right term, but it was correspondence to be put in by staff, and I would like to have all copies of those emails given to all board members for review in violation of, I believe it's a violation of the board policy that one director directs staff to do anything without the general manager being involved or the general counsel. So with that, I think that's enough. Other than that, I think that it's time that we put some of this type of activity and cease it and put it to bed. It's gone way too long, and I concur with the call for censure.